What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another SGN video where it's all sim all the time. And for this video, I am bringing you guys the best CPU versus CPU gameplay sliders for 2K23. Now, this is for the modern era. I am working on other eras, but for now, we're dropping modern era CPU versus CPU sliders. I have tested this substantially. I've live streamed a lot of the games. Everyone loves what it's playing like, and so we're gonna go ahead and drop them for you. But there are a couple things I want to talk about. The first thing that we're gonna talk about is that, like my gameplay sliders, these are using my roster edits, which are global tendency edits, global badge edits, global intangible ratings edits. Now, the good news is that I have a start today for both next gen PlayStation, and Xbox. And if you don't want to do a start today for your CPU versus CPU and you want to start at the beginning of the year, that's okay. The description in both of those videos tells you exactly how to do the roster edits. It'll take you roughly 35 minutes. But it's not, it sounds worse than it is. It's really worth it, though, to get this kind of gameplay. The other thing I want to talk about is, and I've mentioned this for my gameplay sliders, user versus CPU, is this is affected, and I noticed this doing CPU versus CPU, is that CPU run plays needs to be higher. So we're initially running a 40 to 60 spread, and now we're running a 60 to 80 spread. And the way I do that is, the better the team, the lower the run plays. The worse the team and the players, the higher the run plays. But as you can see here, we have the Suns, who have Kevin Durant, Devin Booker. We have them at the 60 run plays frequency, which is the bare minimum. When it was on 40, it was just not enough plays. The stars weren't playing like stars. It just wasn't really working right. Once we went ahead and we switched it, and we adjusted to the 60-80 method, then it started playing a lot better. So if you go ahead and download my scenario, available for next gen Xbox or PS5 to use as CPU versus CPU, all you have to do is take control of every single team, which is already like that by default, and go in and adjust all the run plays frequencies. Just do a plus 20 to what's existing there. Because they were initially based on a 40 to 60, we stretched to 60 80. That's a difference of 20. So whatever's there, you just add a plus 20 to it. Just do it for all the teams. It'll take you literally 3 minutes, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. Next, this is another big thing. I am not going to upload the sliders for people to search and download. Due to the Discord taking off, which has been fantastic, we're up to almost 2,000 members. What has happened is my views overall on YouTube have gone way down, which is the last thing you want to do when you look at your growth year over year, and you're like, oh man, we've grown substantially from last year, but my views are half of what they were last year. Well, it's because people just hop in and say, hey, what do I download? They don't watch my content, and so we're going to have to end that. I mean, I put a lot of time and effort into this. I need people to watch. Let's just put it that way. So these will not be in any spot for you to go and download. You are going to have to actually follow through the video and input everything. For CPU versus CPU, though, it's pretty easy. We just covered that. And next is going to be, you're going to get the game speed, which if we go to settings, gameplay, again, if you grab my scenario, this will be in there already. But if you do not grab my scenario and you're starting over, you need to go ahead and go game speed 56. And then whether you start over from scratch or you grab my scenario, you're gonna have to change the sliders. Now, CPU and user are the exact same. We're gonna start on user because the free throw difficulty. Now, 2K is messed up real player percentage, which is what the CPU uses anyway. Free throw difficulty. So when it's on 50, they shoot like 60%. So we go to 45, they'll actually shoot a little bit too good. If you want to leave it at 45, you can, or if you want to go to 50, it's up to you. It really depends on how much you want their free throw success to be. But you definitely do not want to go above 55 until 2K gets this straightened out. You know, honestly, I had it on 45 for users versus CPU to balance it out. I mean, no matter what you choose, it's going to be balanced. So you can go 45 or 50 here. It does not matter. And then just to, you know, like I said, you're going to make it the exact same down the line, user and CPU. I'm going to just switch over to CPU tab just because. And we're going to go down the line here. I'm not going to read out all the slider settings, but this is the sliders, guys. And let me know what you think in the comment section below. Peace.
She my curly hair with the freckles, caramel candy coated speckles. Every mirror should be honest to reflect you. I thank Johnny for a dime, never neglect you. Now I know sometimes I forget to make you feel when I got it special. Like back in the day when I met you, trying to press you, now the rent's due. I'm a mess, you's a smart little mama. Why you always knowing something? Why you always go my bluffing? Queen of hearts and the discussion, trying to be your little husband. It's my fault that we've been fussing, fighting, cussing every night is something. Long as we make up for loving. 'Cause girl, you got me feeling, got me in my feelings. Don't know what I'm feeling, never had this feeling. Girl, you got me feeling, got me in my feelings. Don't know what I'm feeling, never had this feeling. Forever, tell me what you think. Time is money, baby girl, I bet the bank. Is you rollin' or you skating, you could pick the rank. But she like it my way like Usher. Ooh, she want it nice and slow like Usher. Ooh, them good things juicier than gushes. Ooh, big butt and it's mine, but I trust you. You's a bad little mama. Why you always saying something? Why you always call my bluffing? Queen of hearts in the discussion, trying to be your little husband. It's my fault that we've been fussing, fighting, cussing every night is something. Long as we make up for loving. 'Cause girl, you got me feeling, got me in my feelings.